Hey guys, it's Steve with Futures and Charts. Just starting out, thought I'd create a channel that might help you be able to make decisions on buying your fuel. I do buy futures contracts for a company, and in the process, of course, I've learned quite a few things about reading charts and just watching trends. Um, and a lot of times things happen that we're not ready for, which can blow up a chart. But if the trends do seem to work for a period of time, and if you're within that period of time and you can make those decisions for yourself, I think it could end up saving you money. Um, just an example back here, and this is in the time period of February, March. There was a lot of sideways trading, but it was within a range of about this is the diesel chart, distillates chart. So this traded in a range for at least a month, and if you were had to buy within this period of time, if you were following this, you could actually have the time to wait for these, especially if you've seen this pattern start to show, to wait for it to get down into this area before you bought. So, and here's an instance here where it just kind of went parabolic for a while. I don't remember what the news was or anything from that period of time, but that's just something that happens very quickly, and hopefully you've been able to buy here while it was in this range so that you're able to benefit from by saving money and not having to buy up here. So and this looks like, I mean, if you were to draw a trend line here, you could see this trend was going up at a pretty good clip, and it seemed to have topped out after probably the third or fourth touch on that trend. And then, boy, she started going down. And I mean, these are things that you look for. And this is over quite a bit of a period of time too. It's like March to, it looks like June. So 3 months or so. And I remember these times were kind of painful, especially if you bought up here, because we're always in the market. We have to buy for our customers, and sometimes you get caught at the top, and it's a bit painful coming down. But if you're a buyer, like say you're a farmer or something like that, and you can wait until you can get back into the June area, or maybe even in this area where it kind of settled down. Yeah, you might take a hit when it drops down here, and you might say, oh, I could have saved myself some money, but in the long run, it wasn't there for a very long period of time, and you're good. And by the time it got up into this area, you've saved yourself 15 cents a gallon. So these are just little things to look for. Hopefully in the future we can start to see some patterns show up. We've had a pretty decent drop in diesel in the last few days. So I would say, and you're starting to get down here where it actually traded in this range a little bit. So it could be that we're in a temporary bottom right here, possibly. Or it may trade down into this range here. It looks, there was a pretty good amount of time there where it traded in this range. So we may end up down here, but a lot of times you'll have, like, this could be a shoulder, this could be the head. We might build another shoulder before we go back down farther. If you've seen these patterns before, that's something you can look for and anticipate. So like I say, it could go back up into this 255 range before it actually starts coming back down into the 245 to 250 range. And these prices, like when you go to buy your fuel and you're thinking, oh God, those futures prices are way cheaper than my cash price. But you have to understand that there's a basis by the supplier that's put in there. There's freight. There's, every company's got to make some kind of a margin. So yeah, you're not going to be buying it at these prices, but it gives you a baseline to go off of. So anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And we'll see if I can't help you guys make decisions on buying your fuel for your farms going forward, and maybe we'll just stretch it out into possibly the cattle market, grain market, and just see if we can just have a look at the charts, because charts are charts. They do things that are somewhat predictable. So depending on to me, it doesn't really matter what the commodity is. I just like to read the charts and see what they tell me, and hopefully prepare for a move that could be beneficial for you. So anyway, that's what I got for you today, and we'll see you in the future.